Welcome viewers back to my series, episode 17 here. Now I've turned on those connection rules that I was talking about in yesterday's episode, and while fixing one problem, the fact that the stone were connecting to the cobblestone, it has created a lot of new ones, because apparently advanced insertion pipes only connect to stone, not cobblestone, and gold don't seem to connect to each other. So I have quite some work cut out for me fixing up everything. So let's see here, I might as well fix up this first, because that's probably one of the most serious problems. If things can't get from my quarry to my chest, I'm not going to get a lot of materials, and they are just going to be seriously wasted. So let's see here, I don't need any of these really. They're really just meant to speed up the system, so they were a waste of materials anyway. But it would be nice to have them working, or at least transmitting materials, I suppose. Let's just fix this up first. There we go, just one golden pipe which I can power later on to make these items travel much faster. Not a whole fleet of golden pipes just wasting materials. Let's see, I better pick up all that rubble that I've now created. Now how I'm going to fix this up I'm a little unsure of. Maybe the golden pipe connects to both, I'm certainly hoping so. There we go. That'll do the trick. Wonderful. Oh wait, now another problem. If only gold would connect to gold, maybe I can use some iron. There we go. Now it will only travel in one direction, but of course that's not really a problem anyway. But yes, that should do the trick. I might replace it all with iron later on. Once I actually have some iron to spare, I have a lot more gold on me for some strange reason, because I use so much in that quarry system. Oh, really? Wood apparently doesn't connect to wood either. Not a major problem, but a slight pain. I'll use some iron pipes across here. Mainly because that will get in the way. Now if I do that like so, in fact I don't need that last one. Cobblestone once again. I'm actually running out of cobblestone pipes, ridiculous. Now I can just set this up with a humble little wrench, and with one more iron pipe here. Just to solve any problems. This will always go that way. This will always go in this direction. Perfect. Except for here. Another problem. Using one more iron pipe will fix it. And there we go. Now the circuit is still intact. Let's see, anything else not connecting properly? It looks like everything else is in order. As far as I can tell. This should have solved all of the problems I was now having in last episode. So there we go, everything should be up and running. Now one thing you might have noticed last episode was that the furnaces fill from the right, although wood goes in the left, which is a little bit strange, and I missed another block here. Dang it. Let's see, that's going from a distribution pipe, so I should simply be able to use the actual stone transport here without any kind of serious problem. So let's see here. Just like so. No problem at all. 9 red, 1 green. Okay, everything's still going fine. So you can see, oh, no wood. How strange. Oh well, no real problem. Let's just put that wood in there. Why is there hummus in my inventory? This is ridiculous. So let's see, I'll take out the charcoal from all the rest, which aren't really that important. And I'll just stick it into the first one manually for now. But later on, once all of these are full, that shouldn't be a problem. It all just depends on how much wood my farm can actually produce. Now that everything is going the right way without that stone, it should be producing quite a lot. Let's take a look up here. Everything seems to be going correctly, except why are all these saplings all over the floor? Rather strange. I'll just pick them up, shouldn't be any major problem. Now what's going on here? Oh, you have plenty of saplings. Lots of hummus seems to be going in, but I'll give you some extra. Oh, you're out of steam. I wondered why the sand wasn't getting replaced. Now, do I have any charcoal? Darn it, no I don't. I'm going to have to head downstairs into that furnace that is automatically crafting it, or smelting it, and take some out. So you can see it smelting it automatically, and it automatically takes it out of that furnace and passes it along down here. Which Luckily, because I'm not actually using the advanced insertion pipes at the bottom, what actually happens is you don't get all of the charcoal going into the first one. It doesn't evenly distribute it, but it does pass it along the line, so you get twice as much in each chest to the right as the one to the left though. So you'll end up with, say, 8, 4, 2 and 1 in the amount of charcoal in each furnace. Not a major problem. In fact, with how slowly these furnaces actually create charcoal, I might actually leave it to the system for a while. I'll actually keep just the regular cobblestone at the bottom instead of an advanced insertion. But once these furnaces can smelt much faster, then we might start running into problems, such as items being chucked out of the pipe when they try and go into the furnace when it's nearly full. So if that's the case, and these are smelting very quickly, I'll change it to advanced insertion to stop that from happening. And then that problem should be gone, but this is fine as it is, because you'll get, as I was saying, but I'll say it a bit differently, you get 16 in this one, then 8 in this, 4 in this, 2 in this, and then 1 charcoal will get sent to these chests here. So it works out quite well, and we've already got 1 here already. Awesome. Okay, took a good 16 charcoal out of that first chest, so I can head upstairs and give that to my tree farm. Get out of my way, trees. The hardest thing will be actually getting to the tree farm. Oh, another problem with all of my circuits. Luckily I'm not using them yet, but I should fix them up now. Pretty simple fix. All I need to do is replace those cobblestone with regular stone and they should connect completely fine. Let's just see here, there we go. And I might as well show you how they work now. So I'll put 8 charcoal in here. You'll see them begin to come out, and they'll get sucked into the steam engine by the advanced insertion pipe, near instantly as you can see. And as long as this steam engine isn't full, it will do that. But if it is full, it will just circle around, go back into the chest, and continue circling until the steam engine actually does need some coal. So I'll do the same thing here, no serious problem. And I'll go fix up my farm now as well. You can see the farm is coming along quite nicely. It is nearly full, just needs a few more seeds, which is the only thing this farm really is lacking. So let's just fix up this circuit here, and fix up... Oh, okay, this one's working completely fine because I used an iron pipe instead. But this one also needs to get replaced. There we go, that should be everything, and everything should be in order. Okay. This farm should be pretty self-sufficient now as long as I supply it with enough charcoal. And how much charcoal do you have left? 8. You're slowly overheating, but you should be fine. You, on the other hand, oh, completely cool. Okay, awesome. Quarry has unfortunately stopped again, but that is life. So everything is pretty much automatic now. I should have a constant supply of wood and charcoal, which is great. I'm not going to have to go mine for coal or actually chop down my own trees anymore. And that is a lot of sand in my system that shouldn't be there. That is strange. I might have to check on that. All of the sand is meant to come out of here, move along here and actually turn into dirt. But if sand is coming from somewhere else, I'm a little bit worried. Especially since that sand was coming through my stone system, which shouldn't be connecting to anything, but I'll check upstairs. Let's see here, this arboretum should be pushing out all that sand, but I think I know what actually is happening. So there was a change to forestry that made the machines actually output sand on their own without the use of a redstone engine. So it could actually be outputting the sand in both this way and that way automatically. There it is, exactly as I thought. So I'm going to have to fix that. Should be a pretty simple fix. All I might need to do is use a bit of diamond transport pipe, I believe. The only problem is, where will I be using it? Okay, this appears to be the right spot. If I just place a diamond transport here instead of this iron transport pipe, it should do the trick. So let's see, I'll replace that, then open it up, and make sure that red goes saplings. Okay, apparently I'm going to need a sapling first. I don't know why I don't have one. Come on, sapling, come out so I can just smash you and then pick you up. and hopefully the logger won't pick it up before I do. That usually seems to be the main problem. Here we go. Come on. Pick it up. There we go. Okay. Now I can just place that back. Set this to red go saplings. And then I will also set it to... go away. I'll loop it around, turn off the rain. And make green go sand. If I have some. Luckily I do in one of my alchemy bags. So let's see, open this up. Which colour was it? Green. Right, my mistake. So green will go sand, so now if it does get output in this direction... Oh wait, we have a problem. Dang it. I need to figure something out here. But it is nearly sorted. Now if I head over to here, I just replace this with an iron transport pipe to control which direction it goes in. Just making sure it always goes downwards. There we go. Now this really is a bit of a problem. Because the sand might come out of here and then head downwards, but I want all the sand to definitely go across. I'll think of something. Seems like another diamond transport pipe is in order. Also, I better set these other transport pipes to make sure that things don't get sent in the other direction. And the way I like to do that is to just put in an item in all the other slots that would never get sorted. There is no reason a spider eye will ever get into this system. So making sure that the spider eyes are on all the different colours should prevent these saplings or the sand to go in a different direction, like yellow for instance. Okay. I should probably do that for all the other colours as well on my other diamond pipes. But now for how I'm going to fix up this system is by using another diamond transport pipe. Rather expensive wood farm, isn't it? And then what I will do is simply pipe it down. Let me see. Let's see, I don't want to damage the floor, so let's actually get rid of that. I'll head down one more block. There we are. I don't know why this was here. I probably just destroyed my machine. I'll fix it in a second. Diamond transport pipe. Come on, let me climb. Now I will place a cobble transport pipe here. And simply connect it to this system over here. Just like so. Except with an iron transport pipe to make sure nothing goes completely wrong. This will now be iron in that direction, and then this will be cobble to connect it. Now I'll open this up, and the green way will be for sand, just like so. The red way will be for spider eyes, to make sure that nothing does go red, and black will be the way for everything else. So here we are. So I've actually forgotten what does get sent this way, so that's why I'm making sure that black just sends everything. Just by leaving black blank. So there we are. No matter... Oh, what's going on? What the... Oh, stone doesn't even connect to this. I mean, cobblestone doesn't. That is a slight problem, once again. Oh wait, no it's not. It was just a simple mistake that can be fixed simply by doing that. No problem at all. Okay, now if we can just get out of here. There we are. And place down some marble and also some dirt to replace what I destroyed. Unfortunately, I don't think I picked it up. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. Let's just pretend it never happened, and I'll fix the machine down from the bottom layer. But there we go. Everything should be working correctly now. Hopefully you all understand those fixes that I had to make there. Understand why I actually did have to make them. It's a bit hard to explain as I do them, but I hope I explained it well enough. Tell me off otherwise, and I'll try and do it in a different episode, in a different way that makes a little bit more sense. Now let's see, there was dirt on top of this. Could that possibly be powering anything, or was it just out of place? Looks like it was just out of place, everything else seems to be running fine. Both the redstone engines are... Whoa! Oh, dang it. I really need to fix that hole in the floor. In fact, I really need to do that now. Okay, didn't have any marble, but cobble will do the trick, at least for a little while. A lot of this only is temporary because the designs are of course so bad without teleport pipes and such. So really my building is become very beta, I suppose. in the way that it is actually built. In fact, I'm a little bit worried about the light levels around here, so I'm just going to check. Seems to be all above 7. Everything does appear in order. Alright, just took out 64 more charcoal out of my furnaces there, so I can keep this tree farm going even longer, and then end up with even more charcoal. This really is a system that I need going pretty much 24/7, because it will be producing a lot of materials that I need. For instance, it does produce all the materials I need to run my quarry, and my wheat farm, which seems to be going alright for now, but seeing as that's green and not flashing, I believe it is actually powering down, so I do need some charcoal ASAP. So while I'm at it, I'll take the 7 out of this chest that has accumulated, and check all my furnaces once again. There might be, just a little bit more left. I'm going to keep this in here because that is what is smelting pretty much all the coal right now, all the charcoal that is. So let's see, I want to head down to my farm and keep that wheat farm going, just to make sure this tree farm doesn't stop accidentally. So yes, I can't wait until I have some teleport pipes, so I don't actually have to make this trip repeatedly. Or at least have enough coal that I can fill the chest full of coal, and that will keep the farm running for a very long time. It's only because I don't have much coal that I actually need to keep filling up the engines by hand. That's the entire point of these chests, that I can keep doing it manually, but I can fill this completely, and then this steam engine will go for an incredibly long time. At least that's the plan anyway. I might have teleport pipes before then, and then that chest will end up being pretty much completely useless. But we will see. This does mean that I don't need to spend so many diamonds on the diamond gears that the teleport pipes actually require. It's pretty much 1 diamond per teleport pipe, so it is incredibly expensive. You can die too. Why not? Alright, thank you for the brain. Well, this episode is nearly complete, and it's pretty much only been bug fixing, nothing actually new, which is rather depressing. So I do want to do something completely new that I haven't done before, so let's start getting into a little bit of Thaumcraft, just before this episode does actually end. Let's see, I'm looking for the research table, although I know it's definitely not called that. I believe it starts with a Q, I give up completely. I tried, but anyway, I will get to building this right about now. Now, I don't actually have a feather. I don't think I've killed a single chicken in this series, so luckily I don't actually have to do that. I should simply be able to smelt down some EMC, and if I get the correct amount, I'll be able to make a feather just from that, but it doesn't seem like I can guess the correct amount. Well, I suppose one way to do it is to simply work my way up. Although, while I'm here, I might as well grab a glass bottle. Just while I'm here, I certainly could have crafted that out of glass, but I might as well, seeing as I can see it. I should mention that feathers are incredibly important to this series, because I'm using mystcraft, and the actual books that you need to create an entirely different dimension do actually require feathers. There we are, I believe it's 48 EMC, nothing too serious. Although I might as well just target that here, get rid of this steak, don't need that. Certainly don't need all this cobblestone. Definitely not that much anyway. And I might as well just make some extra feathers while I'm here. Oh good, also had the perfect amount to make an extra ink sac as well, which is what I need to craft this. Wonderful. I'll take that back. So, the Q table. Let's call it a Q table. That works out quite nicely. Grab out my 3 gold ingots, and I'll just craft one of these Q tables. So 1 feather, 1 glass bottle, an ink sac, 3 gold and 3 stone. Perfect. So there we go, we are eventually starting on Thaumcraft. Although I am quite weary about where I'm going to place this, because I know how dangerous Thaumcraft can actually be, which is why most of my Thaumcrafting will be done in my old house, which accidentally got repaired by a world crash. So I might just fill that up with dangerous Thaumcraft items that I don't really know how to use properly, so it will almost certainly explode all over the place, but won't destroy my complex systems that I do know how to use. So let's see, where will this go? I'm pretty sure the Q table is relatively safe, so I might just put that in the corner, somewhere that isn't too close to that machine over there. And there we go. Oh my gosh, this looks so complicated. Although I believe it to be very simple. Place items in the left, the chance of success in actually researching something appears here, the chance of failure, which is rather strange, and the chance of actually losing the item. Now I believe there are various ways to actually increase the chance of success, one of which being bookcases. Do correct me if I'm wrong, but I will research Stormcraft before the next episode so I can get started and start doing things successfully, and hopefully without making too many mistakes. Maybe I'll even bring you some new information that you haven't seen before. Also, I'll definitely be using that charcoal to be automatically mining as I do the various Stormcraft things. So I'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed this episode, although it has been mostly bug fixes. I hope that it helped you create your own machine systems. SparrowApi signing off.